Oh, hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of
Okay.
Comedians of Entre Live. My
Uh,
co-host
but it
here.
says brownish. It says
Oh,
brownish. Yeah.
wow! Is what happened. Wait, hold on. Boom, and then
I see you, Eric.
what?
Wow.
I don't need this kind of pressure, guys. I don't need
Wow.
this kind of pressure.
I
Yo,
see you.
Eric, what's up? What's up with Edwin's hairdo, my dude?
I don't know what
Like,
is that.
I know we want to say hello, everybody, but this,
What's
what are
wrong
we
with
doing,
it, man?
man?
I'm trying something new out. It's called the mushroom
Yo,
steam.
you were trying to figure out if you could still grow it out. You were like, yo, can I still do this?
I don't know what you mean by still grow it out. It sounds very sus, but
You can.
I think he got mad that we made fun of him calling him vice principal, so he's trying to look like a high school student now.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got the old school mushroom. What's up, y'all?
yeah.
What's
He's
up?
trying to look like he got like a night school student.
Yeah.
night class. Yeah. Yeah. So I
What's
went.
up, guys?
Wait a minute. Wait. I went from junior high school vice principal to
Uh-huh.
now night school vice principal. Or
No, not even principal. You look like a student. You still trying to be cool. Like you're that old kid in the class. And still, what's up, y'all? What's up? I started this. Y'all want to skateboard down by the creek?
I was just born late. I was born late, and I couldn't start school with everybody else. You know what I mean? I was born.
Listen,
You know what I mean? It was crazy.
I took some
I'm
class
well.
a year ago at Pierce, and the number one thing that used to bug me is every time I got handed some paperwork, all the younger kids were like, "Here you go, sir. Here you go, sir." Or holding the door open for me. You go ahead, sir. I was like, man, just
That hurts your
Eric,
feelings, right?
Is
What?
there a link on Facebook? Yo,
Yeah.
Eric, your camera looks fantastic.
Thank you,
What
thank
is
you.
this?
That's come on, the Logitech, baby. We need to get sponsored by them.
Okay. That's whoa. You
Oh, we
didn't
got
have
a-
it before?
No, I've always had it. What's up, Joe? Yeah, dude, nothing hurts your feelings more than when you think you're still cool with everybody, age range, and then they hit you with a sir. Like I don't know if I told the story here, but when I first came out to Maryland, I did a show, and it was it was newer comics, and in my head, I'm like, oh, we all the same, and they were treating me like I was. So tell us about what was comedy like back in your day. I was like, what? What? Oh, it was an honor to watch you, sir. I was like, hold up, we all the same here.
yeah.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
It bugged me, and then when I was talking to my sons about it, they were like, just take it as a sign of respect. You know.
Mary says, "Sir doesn't hurt as much as ma'am. Ma'am does sound like you have like a lacy."
Oh,
like,
she's right. That's right. Yeah. Hey,
I call a lot of women, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Don't do it. Apparently that hurts their feelings. Don't do that. You can get punched. Orlando, don't do that.
Thank you,
No.
for teaching me that.
What would you rather
let's
be
go
called
16
then?
by 9. Can we go 16 by 9?
Like this guy's got
Wow. Hey,
This guy's got
request, request. I get to move my arms here. I love 16 by 9. I feel free. You get me?
What happened, Edwin?
is the YouTube link up?
It's all up and running. So let's get started. First of all, before we even get started, I want to congratulate our boy right here, Orlando Leyba, who is now streaming on Spotify, Pandora,
Spotify, Sirius XM,
Sirius?
Apple Music.
Do the whole round.
Yeah, Tidal. Everywhere where you stream, go right now. Get it. Adorable. Leave this show right now and go stream my album.
No, don't leave. You can stream it later. Why are you telling them to leave, man? What's wrong with you?
Leave the show. It's okay. Leave the show. This show has no guests today. Go.
First of all, we got a lot of guests coming in. This is our special post-Thanksgiving Friendsgiving. We're gonna have a bunch of people just dropping in.
Yeah.
So many people. I don't know who's gonna come in and when they're gonna come in, but they're coming. They're coming.
Let me also congratulate Orlando on his anniversary. He just had an anniversary with him and his wife. How many years?
Yeah, man. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. I guess you guys see my post, and that was nice. That was
Well,
nice.
I don't know if you remember, Orlando. I wish you a happy anniversary over the phone. I'm not doing this fake Hollywood thing of doing it on. Hey guys,
No, you called me. You called me. Because I had to show you my new gadget on how I'm gonna go live like you in the mornings. So
Edwin, have you
hold
seen
on
this?
1 second. This is how I'm gonna go
Yo, this
live.
is the first I
This
see
is
it.
how I'm gonna walk around.
Wow.
Dude, first of all, can we say he called me with this thing
Los
on?
Angeles. Shit, I almost gave people where I live.
No, Vera, we got guests. Hang tight. He called me with this on the whole time in the background. His wife's going, "I'm so sorry. He snuck that in.
Yo,
I'm so sorry." She's apologizing the whole time.
I'm gonna be walking and I'll be like, "Hey guys, hey, if you drop the ball, don't worry about it. Just pick it back up. Be your best self today." And
You
then
do
I
need
keep
one of those,
walking.
Eric. I
And
think
then
you
I'm
do need
handing
one of
the
those.
paper.
Dude, he looks like one of those horse and carriages in Central Park. Just you got the feedback in front of him. What is this?
Orlando, how excited were you the moment you saw this gadget?
Man, best $6 I've ever spent in my life. I'll tell you right now. And mind you, I have the pass to get on the HOV lane, and I still think this is more exciting.
So wait, can you drive with that thing on? Does that count as hands-free texting?
Yeah, dude.
No, but look at you. Why do you even suggest that? How do you suggest that? Wow.
This is my life now.
He's low key trying to tell you to drive while you use that while you're driving.
You guys wanted content, you're about to get content, bro.
I'm just saying it's hands free. You can drive now and do the audio text.
Wow. Now I know what to give Eric for Christmas because I do think he needs that.
Please don't.
I think you need it, man. I think all your Monday motivational walks.
You got to promote. You got to promote though.
This is getting out of hand. Do you guys remember episode 1 when Orlando was in his shell? I don't know what's happening now, but we've let him loose. This is
your
not
fault,
good.
Eric. This is your fault. 100%. You did this to the world.
Yeah,
I did.
I'm gonna edit clips of each time Orlando brings that up. Hey, Eric, I'm here because of you. This is your fault. You created this.
While Orlando shows off his gadget, let's another congratulations to another comedian guest that we've had, a friend of the family. Well, actually part of the family, Steve Trevino.
Yeah,
had a baby girl.
Yes, man.
It's a beautiful thing.
Come these COVID babies. The COVID babies are out here, brother. Well, COVID babies is bad. These quarantine babies, the quarantine babies are out.
Let me ask you, do you think we're going to, like the baby boomers, you think we're going to see a crazy spike?
I think so. People are home. People running out of things to do. Guess what? We're gonna make some luck.
Oh, we got flowers now. He's creating depth in his shot. Look at that.
Orlando has become Carrot Top. He's got props now. What is this? What has happened to this show?
Yo, I need to do that now because I see the depth you created with the lamp back there, Eric, and now Orlando with the flowers and the gadget.
This is a whole vibe, yo. This is a whole vibe right now, yo.
I noticed. I noticed.
Hey, Eric, this is all your fault.
It is. I'm taking full blame for this one. I liked Orlando when he was just a nice, quiet guy, and now it's off the rails. It's off the rails. Let's go back because we were talking about the whole Friendsgiving stuff. What did you do for Thanksgiving, Orlando? Were you home with the lady? Did you go somewhere? What happened?
Oh man, I'm glad you asked, dude.
I can't take him serious between the fly. It's like between two.
What happened? It was great, man. I had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks to this app that we use, StreamYard, I did like a private StreamYard just with my family. So my in-laws were there. We're on the West Coast, so we ended up eating dinner like around 3:00 in the afternoon, and because our whole family's on the East Coast, and they at 6, and we all sat down at the table, and I set everybody up. I gave them instructions. Everybody even had how to clip if they were on the phone, how to clip their phone. We had family in Colombia, my mom in Dominican Republic, and we were able to do this great broadcast. This is dope, dude. I'm telling you. I think I've come up with something here.
So
And
you had like a virtual
yeah.
get together for Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, but it was, I guess, because we pay for this service of StreamYard, it was more private. There was no breakage, I guess, because we're using a server that not everybody's hopping on. Because I figured everybody was doing like Zoom and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was great.
And now, did you cook? Did you guys order? What did you guys do for food?
Oh, my wife threw down 100%, man. We didn't go turkey. We went a whole chicken. We did a whole chicken, but it was small and whatnot. I missed the cutoff on getting the Popeyes turkey, where you could get a whole Cajun flavored turkey from Popeyes, but you gotta roast it. I know you're digging it, huh? It's growing on you. The whole vibe is growing on you right now. I see it in your eyes, Eric.
I don't know if you're being honest, and I just Googled it, and
I'm about to Google it.
Popeyes turkey is a thing.
100%.
I was about to Google it myself because I'm like, there's no way there's such a thing as that.
No, 1,000%, and it is delicious. Yeah, my buddy John Wynn put me up on it, and I had forgotten about it, and there you go, dude. Pre-order.
Wow.
Your holiday meal, dude.
Are you saying that they were sold out?
And it tastes fantastic.
Were they sold out by the time you try to order one? Or you just...
Yeah, well, the thing is, it started, I believe, last year, 2019. And my buddy John Wynn, he got his like the day of. Because not that many people knew about it. What reminded me of it was I watched CBS this morning, every morning, and they had a whole news story on it. And then so when I tried to order it, they were already out, and I was just like, oh man, I missed out. But we had the chicken, and we did that, man. I love these flowers here. This is vibing, yo. I feel like I can sneak up on you guys.
A friend of Entre knows, Sherry. How you doing, Sherry?
Hey, Sherry. Sherry got like 32,000 followers, man, on TikTok, or plays, one of the two. I think more than plays.
Joe says you need more flowers.
Wow,
I do, Joe. I need.
What about you, Edwin? Yeah, you're on the West Coast. Did you go to Mom's? Did she cook, or did you pick up a Carl's Jr. turkey? Because apparently that's what we're doing on this show. We just pick up fast food turkeys.
A little bit of both. I just hung out with the family. The little bubble family. But yeah, my sons, their mom, dad, my mom, just kicked it, chilled, ate, drank, and then came.
I learned about. We didn't have this at our dinner, but somebody was telling me Salvadorian turkey. You guys know what this is?
Mm-mm.
It is.
I've never heard of you. When you say Salvadorian turkey, you mean like the style they cook it?
It's a style they cook it, and they cook it in this sauce, and they flip it over, and it's just the juiciest. Because most people complain about turkey. They always say, "Oh, it's so dry, it's bland." What is happening with Orlando? And when he's lost his mind?
Orlando. Sherry wanted to make sure she corrected you. She's working hard for that 70K, not 30K.
Hey, you know what? You got 70K. That's right. You're right. It was one of your videos that had like 32K views. I get it.
Working on that hustle.
Hey, Sherry needs to tag me because I'm at 40.9, so I'm working my way up.
Sherry's lapping you, my dude. Sherry is lapping you.
Well, she's funny. She's creative.
Yeah, you need to start doing dances, Edwin. We need to see some.
I think Orlando gave me the idea to create the old man on TikTok page.
Yeah,
I might just take that handle and start doing like the young man dance.
You know who really leans into TikTok as an old man on TikTok is Howie Mandel. Have you seen any of his?
I have no idea. No, I didn't know he had one.
Howie does, he tries to do the dances that are happening.
Yeah,
but of course, as an old man.
Yeah.
So I think maybe you should start doing that, trying to get into those trends.
Yo, you got Orlando caught a vibe over there.
See, like he's doing the dances.
All
But
right.
yeah. But he's Howard. Dude, that could be you. Now,
Hey.
are your boys embarrassed that you on TikTok?
100%. 100%. They they hate when I talk about social media. One time, we were at a Clippers game, and I tried to do the whole like video selfie with me and my sons, and Andrew goes, "Boo! 1 follower." He just he threw popcorn at the video. He goes, "Boo! 1 follower!" And then they hate it. They hate any attempt that I try to make in growing my audience or anything like that. They hate it.
Then she'll get Barb to duet it. Oh, Barb is one of her characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Barb should do a duet with Orlando.
I thought that Barb was getting a studio. I saw that in one of the TikToks. TikTok got me, yo. I went to TikTok because they sent me an email and they were like, yo, you have messages on TikTok. And it was just messages from TikTok.
Yeah.
I was just like, they got me.
Eric, I think you're lucky that your sons are still young, but there's gonna come a time where if you're still on social media.
Edwin, listen, I told you this already. I'm the cool dad. I'm the cool dad. I'm never gonna be in that. The problem is this: you're on the production side. No. You're on the production side of stuff. So like they could say something to you, and it's like you can't get on stage and talk about it. I can always talk about it. So they can. Oh, Dad, don't what? I'll talk about it right now. Don't make me get on stage. So I always have the upper hand.
I see you. Okay.
I see you. I don't know what's happening. You cuted the dog. There's a dog now in the background too.
Can you blow up or just Orlando's window so I can screenshot it and turn that into a shirt? Is that
please.
That image? I want to screenshot it. Perfect. Wait, one more time. Wait. Hold on. There you go.
I'll tell you now. I know we did the pot episode, and Orlando said he didn't smoke, but I'm starting to question this. I'm starting to think maybe he got into.
This is all natural. This is just the vibe, man. Celebrating.
I agree, Sherry.
Yeah, we celebrate. My wife and I celebrated 13 years married, man, and you know, and we take account through everything that we've been through together and where we started and where we are. And man, you caught me in the vibe where I'm 100% grateful. The flowers is just all the flowers I bought for her. You know what I mean?
I do.
That's the vibe today.
Did you?
And I felt like you needed cheering up.
Did you?
And I feel like you needed cheering up, not being in your home and being out on the road.
Who?
You.
I'm home, kinda. I'm at a home.
Yeah.
Eric's been gone from LA to what? 3 months now?
Yeah. I could, but like Edwin, I hear it in his voice. There's like sadness.
I was gonna tell him today. I was like, I think you need to come back to LA, but I didn't want to worry him.
Has it snowed already, Eric, where you're at?
There was one morning, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, and I know you haven't, but my runs have been inconsistent because there's some mornings I wake up and there's rain, which I'm not used to. Like I'm used to leaving my house, never having to go, oh, what's the weather? It's just, t-shirt, maybe some sleeves, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
But
that's here, home, at your house.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles.
In LA.
Yeah.
So you're spoiled by the beautiful LA weather, and now you have to.
Now I got to check weather. So there was one morning I got up, it was rain. The other morning I got up, it was drizzle and flurries, but it didn't stick. So I'm not used to this, and so I'm hurting. I'm hurting, guys. I'm not getting the full runs.
This episode, we're kind of like all over the place because I'm just thankful because we've had a lot
you. I don't know what's happening in your square.
I got a vibe, yo. You can't when I get the vibes, you can't stop this, dog.
This
is your fault.
Yes.
This is your fault. Yes. We started out and I was on my phone. Next thing I know, I got rings that light up. I have a camera. I have flowers. I
You
don't know.
got a,
This is all your fault.
Hey,
you got
Eric,
a
Eric,
warm place.
Eric, do you notice the reflection of the little light thing on his shades?
Yeah.
look at
The little
that.
ring, the little ring, yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this ring up. I don't just got one ring. I got a ring. I'm giving people, okay, we're going behind the scenes, and then I'll lock it down into good behavior. We're going behind the
No,
yeah.
this is great
Yeah,
behavior.
what's happening? Yeah. Blow, son. You turn it all around, boom. It's the laptop. We got rings. We got rings on rings, yo.
Oh,
We
the
got
flowers got their own rings. The flowers. He's got two. Wow.
All right, you know what? Let's try to bring some normalcy in here. We actually have one of our first guests coming on. I don't know what's happening with Orlando. We're losing them. That's why I'm offended. You say we don't have a guest. We do. She's one of my favorites. She did Brownish live when I had at the live victory. I taped with her the night of Entre, and I know I've told the story where I didn't know who she was, and then she went up and made us all sweat backstage. Give it up for Vanessa Gonzalez.
Hey,
what's up?
Vanessa, let me add to that intro to what he just said. I remember him calling me and saying, "Hey, man, thank you for putting me on last, because when I saw Vanessa and she was killing it, I did not want to have to follow that."
Hold on. No, that's not what I said. I said thank you for putting someone in between us.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. I was so nervous that night, and I was glad to go first and then just chill. I was like, get me a shot. I was ready to just relax.
I don't know if you remember this, Vanessa, but I went to just congratulate you after you got off, and you were in the zone, and you were telling yourself "Ooh, I like this." You were like, you were walking off the stage. You were like, "I like this. I like this." And I was like,
I don't remember. I don't remember. Look at, I want to be like Lando.
It's the vibe,
Vanessa, I don't know what's happening there.
It's the vibe, yo. We out here.
Who sent you those? Your fans?
No. This is you know what I mean? This is romantic Orlando vibes. You know what I mean? This is, I care about my wife and the world. I'm just vibing.
After this show, he does Orlando After Dark, and it's just a lot of smooth jazz and him giving advice to the fellas.
Yeah. 1990s R&B.
Yeah. I love how Orlando wants to be like, this is romantic Orlando, but then he adds the edge, right, by saying, "Nami."
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I was gonna say when my Entre thing or our episode aired, I was doing Moon Tower with Lando, and he bought me a shot. He was like, "You gotta celebrate," because we were working and I felt bad. I was like, "Oh, I didn't get to watch it." Like, I saw you the one you sent us.
Yeah.
But we were working when it was airing, and I got to celebrate with him, so that was super special.
But listen, what better place to be at than Moon Tower as your episode is airing? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. What
part of the world are you in right now, Vanessa?
I'm here in Austin. Got my cowboy T-Rex here.
Yeah,
feeling the Christmas vibes.
Yeah, you got the Christmas hat on. Is it that cold in Austin?
It's like 60 and I'm freezing.
I hate all of you in warm weather right now.
But I got
all of you.
It says California, so I thought I represent.
Yeah, dude. We were just talking about it. I've been on the East Coast now since October.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I hate it. It's freezing. I always got to check the weather now because I don't know what's out there. Like, in LA, you know what's happening outside. It's never a surprise. You just go.
I'm glad you said you hate it. I'm glad you embraced it. I'm glad you said it.
Like cold. I hate the cold, and it's so funny because
you've been pushing down your whole situation for a while now, and
finally you get to vent. I don't like the way he's coming at me. Edwin, what's happening
No,
here?
I don't
no,
know.
man.
You
This is
created a-
caring. This is it's flowers, yo. This is all love, yo. This is a safe space. This
We're
is a safe space.
it's all grateful, happy vibes.
Happy
Now,
vibes, man.
how long you been in Austin now? You've been there for a while.
Yeah, I think since May.
Have
And
you
yeah,
been itching to go back, or Austin's home?
well, I was doing long distance with my boyfriend, so I was like, okay, since everything's shutting down, I'll come chill with him for a while, let him be my sugar daddy for a minute. But I actually got to do my first drive-in show like last weekend with Felipe Esparza, and that was so fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
How,
all.
but
Yeah,
how did
that
you
was
embrace it? Like, how did you embrace the show? Did you just lean into it? Did you address or this is a place where they've been doing drive-through shows, so the audience was already kind of used to it?
Yeah, I feel like, well, it was my first live drive-in show. I was like, I don't know, is it going to be safe? But when we got there, it was like very safe. All the cars were separated, and yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but the crowd, they were just like wanting to laugh, and it was like a all Latino crowd for the most part, and they were just like, rowdy, having fun. So it was a great show. And there was kids there, of course. And I was like, oh, you better put those niños to sleep because I'm going to say nasty stuff.
Oh, shit.
But the kids embraced it. I embraced it. It was fine.
Cool.
That's,
Did they
yeah,
do that? Go ahead, Eric.
No. I said when you said it was a Latino audience, I was like, there's probably kids there.
It's like 11 and it's cold, and I was like, that's fine. Bring the kids.
Did they do over here in California in the drive-through shows? They've been doing this cool thing where, like, if you show up in a pickup, they actually put you in the front so you could park backwards and sit in the bed. Did they do that for you guys?
Yeah, they actually told all the cars to park backwards, and it was like a tailgate. So people, again, all Latinos, mostly, there you go. We're here in Austin, so mostly Mexican. Everyone's got a pickup. Everyone's bringing ice coolers, grills. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. That was the inside of the arena where nobody was. So I sneaked in and I pretended I was Selena real quick.
Is that the Astrodome?
No, no, that's the HEB Center here in Austin. Okay. But I was pretending like it was.
No, you were not pretending. You were manifesting. You were manifesting your future, because if you don't know Vanessa Gonzalez, she is a monster on the stage. And it's so funny. One thing I'll give it up, and Eric can vouch for me. She shows up in these pretty little dresses, and it's all innocent with I read book face.
I don't.
I read books all the time face, and then gets on that stage, and there's nothing but fuego that comes out.
And you're like, oh, she can't read.
Yeah, just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best things about that you surprise people. You're backstage, you're very quiet, just chill, reserved, not really, talking to everybody, and then you hit that stage and you turn it on.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, Eric put that we were going to talk about what we're grateful for, and I want to just say that I'm so grateful to be a part of Entre Nos and this whole family, like that especially this year where it's been like, I don't know what's, everything's up in the air, but to always be a part of the Entre Nos family, I'm very grateful for that. So thank you for letting me be a part of that.
No, I always say, I always throw it out right back to you guys, that I always say that thank you for allowing me to be part of, a small piece of that journey, because at the end of the day, all of you guys you're all talented.
Yeah, I'm thankful that Eric dragged me into this, bro.
I'm rethinking this whole thing.
I'm the only one grateful then.
No, I'm grateful too. I'm right there with you.
So wait, what did you do? What did you do for Thanksgiving? Because you got your family there. Were you with your family or with just the boyfriend?
Just the boyfriend and my younger brother and one other friend. We did a little outside Thanksgiving. And then we watched Home Alone on a projector, which was nice. I love Home Alone. It's my get into Christmas mode movie.
All right, we're gonna have to have this discussion because me and my wife are having this fight right now. Home Alone or Home Alone 2?
Wow.
I'll tell you now, I ride and die.
Home Alone 2 is the New York one, right?
New York.
I think I'm ride or die. The original.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too.
Dude, 2? Come on.
2's good, but I feel like 1 is like the one that got you, the one that made you fall in love.
I still hysterically laugh and almost wet my pants when the dude turns on the electricity and he turns into the skeleton screaming.
Yeah.
Hands down, the best, funniest scene ever.
That's true. I do love that. I love that they got away with so much, but like genuinely made that corny shit funny where you're like, what? They were cartoons. Yeah.
Orlando hates Christmas. That's why he's tapped out of this conversation and he's texting right now.
I was just making sure I checked and stuff. My favorite movie's Elf, 100%. That takes down any other Christmas movie in the planet.
Whoa, hold up. Takes down any other Christmas movie?
Other. I put up Elf against anybody's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Christmas Carol. Yo, shut all that corny stuff down, yo. It's all about, you know what I mean? It's all about.
I have not seen Elf.
What?
But I'm gonna see it.
And you know what? I'm excited for you. I'm excited that you get to see it for the first time, and it lights up your soul, and it takes down your little crappy Home Alone movie.
Wow.
I'm passionate about Elf, yo. I'm real passionate. I dressed up as an elf.
What's your favorite scene?
Favorite scene? The whole movie, him pounding on the thing. Dad. The way he crosses the street in New York City is by hopping on the everything. And the nasty when he's in Manhattan and he grabs the chewing gum, which they warned him about, and he's just eating all the chewing gums from going down into the subway. Yeah, all about it, dude.
I'm excited to see it. Because everyone said, I haven't heard anyone that says it's bad.
Yeah.
Yo, what's this that you play?
That's Elf. That's when he sneaks into Santa's bag and he brings him to the North Pole by accident.
Oh.
Damn. For me, it was like, I think for me, my favorite part was when he yells out, when somebody says Santa's on his way or whatever, and then he geeks out about Santa, like he's about to
Santa. Yeah. So the comic
too much because Vanessa hasn't seen it. She's gonna be watching like.
No, this is great. Don't worry. There's a lot. This is in Batman Return. Anyway, but Face on Love, a stand-up comic, plays the store manager. Okay. And I just these are like little things about the movie that I just recently find out. Face on Love plays the manager of the store, but who originally was signed on to play the manager of the store was Wanda Sykes. So she was signed on. At the last minute, she dropped out. Face on Love comes on, right? I think we lost Eric. Face on Love. Yeah. Face on Love comes on, and they put him in the role. They knew that Wanda it was so locked in that Wanda was doing it that the name tag, his employee name tag at the store, said Wanda.
And he still wore it?
No, because they had already done all the props and everything. And because obviously Face On is a stand-up and it's Wanda Sykes, he's like, no, I'm going to wear the one that says Wanda.
Yeah.
So he wore the Wanda. So if you
I never noticed that. Now I'm
No,
gonna
it's one of those inside, brother.
yeah.
It is a great. You could go on Netflix right now and watch your favorite Christmas stories, how they came, Christmas movies,
Oh
how they
yeah,
came to be,
the Christmas movies that made us.
that made us.
I
Yes,
was
Yeah.
about
and
to, I
watch
was about
the
to say,
Elf episode.
what Snapple cap did you read that off of? Because that's a deep cut.
What happened?
I said, what Snapple cap did you
Well,
read that
that's
off of?
off
Because
of
that's a deep
that's
cut.
off of the documentary. That's a deep track. I'm not even that deep into it, but like Will
I was about to
Ferrell's
say,
one of the
Orlando's really watching movies like, hold up.
Yeah.
Is that say Wanda? I
Yeah.
wonder why. Googling stuff. I'm like, dude.
Oh,
One-
I've been known to pause movies and be like I was watching The Crown, right? And when they kicked the prince out, when they kicked George out, Dave, the son, David, that they the last time they escorted him out, and he was riding in a caddy, and the caddy was a 90 caddy, and it wasn't the right era for that Cadillac. The only way that I could tell, because the body style looked like an 80s caddy, but it was still a 90s caddy. Or was that with Princess Diana? Anyway, but it was a 90 caddy.
I'm going to
Because in
say
the
this, and I
front,
don't mean.
they didn't show the front, which has the European lights, but the back, when you hit reverse on the 90 caddies, the back tail lights light up in white.
Oh, busted.
Wow.
I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this to come off offensive, but Orlando, you never struck me as a Crown fan. And
Oh,
I'm
dude.
really blown away by this right now. I'm a little like, wow. Orlando,
Yo,
it's like you just told me, like, yo, I read War and Peace, and I was like, wow, Mina, wow.
Let me ask you, you know that scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin with Kevin Hart and that other actor?
Oh yeah.
40-year-old
Romy.
Yeah, Romy,
what's
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Is that, do you think that's all improv, or it's all written?
I feel like a lot of that movie was improv. It's so funny.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
that
think
Kevin
when they
Hart,
have that. Yeah, that all
I
those
was not
movies
blown
are
away.
fantastic.
I was not blown away that Edwin has seen 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
wow.
We went from The Crown to 40-Year-Old Virgin. We went to opposite
Hold
spectrum.
on. First of all, I've been watching The Crown since season 1.
Yeah,
And-
me too.
and
I got years with the Crown.
And yeah,
already.
I've been watching The Crown since season 1, and I'm done with Queen's Gambit. So relax.
Yeah.
Oh, he had to throw on the Queen's Gambit to show us that I'm well rounded, guys.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
Queen's Gambit. I've seen Queen's Gambit.
Yeah. No, and shout out to her, dude. I can't think of the main actress's name, but the lead in there. But she is, I believe she's from Argentina, and she's like fluent Spanish speaking. I've seen a lot of clips on her, and she's from Miami, Dade County, 305 till I die. Anyway.
Hey.
305.
We got more family. We got more.
Hop out. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. We got more family coming. Let's bring her in. She's a good friend. I got to perform with her at the HBO party in LA. Give it up for Jessica Keenan.
Yeah.
Jessica Keenan. What are you doing?
Why can't I hear anyone?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She's on her phone. Is she on her phone, Orlando?
She's on her phone. She's not 16 by 9. This is suspect.
I know.
Dude.
This
She's
is
wearing leopard
all.
print.
I know you're making fun of me, and I just don't know the words.
This is like when your parents FaceTime you. Wow, what
Damn
happened?
Turn.
Ah!
This is just like
Hit
middle
the
school all
button.
over again.
Okay, log out, log back in.
Maybe you
I
need
know
headphones.
that, but I'll try again.
Okay, there you go.
What are you doing for Christmas, Vanessa?
Nothing. Just chilling. I was talking with my mom because they're like south of Austin, down at the border in Laredo. But my mom's super like, I don't want to touch, don't come, get me sick, because I know y'all are cochinos. And
Nice. I love people
so
that
she's
talk
like,
like
I
that.
raised y'all. I know how cochinos all of y'all are. So she's not trying to see any of us. And so yeah, I don't think we're gonna do anything.
My mom left. My mom left the country. She didn't like
Where'd
it.
she go?
She went to Dominican Republic. She was like, "Oh man, people
Hell
ain't wearing
yeah.
masks. Nothing. And she hopped
Can
on an airplane. She put on the whole suit and flew to the Dominican
Hell
Republic
yeah.
and got off the plane and went straight into the countryside. So there's like the nearest. She's on like a mountain or a hill. I don't know where she is, dude. But she has internet.
uh,
I talked to her on WhatsApp because that's what Latinos speak on.
Yeah, that's what's
can
up.
both
I want to do that.
can both your moms call my mom? Because my mom was giving me the guilt trip because I didn't see her right away. I was like, no, I got to quarantine. She's like, you came from me. I can. And I was like, no, that's not how that works. What are you talking about? You can get sick. I want to be
Mhm.
safe.
I know. Yeah, my mom's super like germaphobe. So
It's not working.
no.
Can you hear me?
Oh, boy.
Why do I have such an
Can you hear-
echo?
Can you hear us?
When I hear you, you sound like a robot.
Can
I
you
don't
hear
know.
me like a robot?
What am I doing wrong?
Do you have aluminum foil? Maybe put some aluminum foil on your head. I just start giving
This
her
is
bad.
awful.
Yes, it is.
I know you're making fun of me. Orlando.
100%.
You have a laptop. Laptop?
I'm just coming on here to get heckled and then I just leave. This sucks. This is what I'm here for. All right. That was really fun. I'm glad I got to do that. I feel really great about myself.
Eric should
Well,
text
hi,
you
guys.
and say,
She's going
text her
again.
and tell her to get on the laptop.
I'm gonna try that. Yeah, my mom got mad at me because I didn't see her right away because I was like, no, we got to quarantine. I wanted to get tested first, and she was just like,
Smart.
what? I made you, and I was like, yeah, but that's not how that works. Like you can still get sick.
Yeah.
See,
Like-
that's nice because my mom, even before COVID, my mom wouldn't share drinks with us. I'm like, I came from inside you, and she's like, no, you're nasty.
I heard your jokes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know
my
what
mom,
you
she
do.
was all about it, but she was like, she's an older lady, and like she just kept on going to stores, and it was in Florida, and people weren't wearing masks and everything, and she was like, yo, I can't afford to get sick, man. Like
Yeah,
is a
that's
whole
how my
different-
mom is.
if I
yeah.
get sick, it's a whole different ballgame. So your mom being in where is she? She's close to the border, you said? In Texas?
Yeah, in Laredo,
I
Texas.
read it. There was an article in Politico, right? And in Politico, they talked about the Hispanic communities that live close to the border in the southern counties, where they refer to themselves as Tejanos. Is that like a real thing? Like that there's a lot of Hispanics that be like, no, I'm not Latino or Latinx. I have. Yeah, I have relatives that are from Mexico and right now, but 100% I'm Tejano.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just talking with a friend who grew up in Houston that their family, they're, Mexican, but they identify as Tejano. They're like, no, we're from Texas. We don't know. We don't even know where Mexico is. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's right there.
Nice.
But yeah,
That's fantastic.
there's a lot of Texans that are like, fifth generation Texans. So they're like, I'm Tejano, I'm Texan.
That's awesome. And I'm glad you were able to confirm that, because that just reaffirms that I read Political. And once again, I blow Eric's mind out of the water.
He reads Politico. He listens to NPR. He watches The
Spam.
Crown. Orlando is it's a different side of Orlando I've never known. I feel like one day he's just going to drop on me like, oh yeah, I also do watercolors.
I don't do watercolors. I do pencils. I do colored pencils, and I do this book that I color in the human brain. But every time you color it, it explains what that part of the brain does and how the psychology works. It's pretty dope. I highly recommend it. It's on my Amazon. Anyway, who do we have? Who do we have here? Who has just joined you, Eric? Can we do an introduction for our new guest?
No. I've done two amazing intros. I was like, oh, this girl right here, I worked with her. She's amazing. And you're like, what?
What? I'm just got.
You left.
I just got on here. I just got on here to get mocked.
Hearing the info, I'm like, oh no, I gotta go. This is not good.
So that's it. No intro for you, Jessica Keenan, everybody. It's you.
Jessica Keenan, legit, straight up and down, one of my favorite comedians. I met her in L.A. I met her at a Brownish show, I believe, and saw her go up and destroy. And I was just like, oh my God, she's like, she speaks for women.
I'll
the way that I speak for guys.
I love Jessica because she goes up. She's a total pro, kills. What I hate about Jessica, and I'm using the word hate. What I hate is when my wife is with me and sees Jessica's material. It's a lot of a lot of like, yeah, I get it, me too, and I gotta be like, no, you don't. Why are you laughing at that? I don't do that.
I love it.
That's what I hate.
No, 100%. She also did my show at the Ice House because Eric and I are trying to attack are doing a full-on assault on Los Angeles from different areas with our people. And she did my show, and it was I just told my wife, because I'm a nerd and I get real geeked out and I get excited about stuff. I'm excited about Vanessa. I'm excited about Jessica. And I tell her, sit back, don't chat with your friends, and pay attention to Jessica. And okay, I'll make sure I'll watch it. And then my wife became an automatic fan right there.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
You guys are the
So
best.
how are you?
She does
Where
this low-key
in the world are
thing
you?
like, oh yeah, thanks. I don't even believe in myself. Like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Vanessa, which I love, Vanessa's like, I'm a goddamn monster. Let me on stage, see what I can do. But I'm friendly out here.
Oh, my go-to.
Yeah.
Oh no, not me.
No, yeah. Vanessa ends every set with "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
I love that. I want that.
You're welcome. Did she just take the mic? She took the mic with her.
Yeah, I take it. I wrap it up. Yeah. Bye.
So Jessica, where are you right now? Are you in Los Angeles still?
I live in Port Hueneme. I live very far. I know nobody.
I don't know what that is.
No.
No idea. It sounded like you made that up.
You guys are just staring at me. Okay. My computer didn't freeze.
Made that up. Where are you?
No, that's legit. That's like that sounds like me not letting people know where I live.
Yeah.
Like, yo, where do you live? That's what I'm gonna start. I live in Port.
It does sound, it's like
it sounds like you just made it up.
It does. It's like heading towards Ventura. It's near Oxnard.
Okay. Okay. I live in the reason you haven't seen my husband is because he's not from this school. Oh, okay. Port Hueneme? That's in Canada? Oh, sure, Jess. Sure.
So fake.
Do you have family in Port Hueneme, or are you all secluded there? Like
just me. It's just me and my husband. That's it. We live out in the middle of nowhere.
Nice. And how's Thanksgiving for you guys?
Oxnard Levity Live. You been there?
Yeah, we've all been there.
Okay, that's fine.
Huh? Okay.
I was just.
She just gave him a plug. Why are you giving them a plug out of nowhere? Guys, Oxnard Levity Live.
Also, I'll be there on never.
What's comedy? I don't know. I tell my wife that all the time when she's like, I gotta go to work. I'm like, I don't have a job anymore. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So if you could not just throw your job around, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'd you guys do for Thanksgiving?
We just kept it small. We went to his parents' house and we just made. It was like the easiest thing though. Like it felt like just regular dinner, because that was the least amount of mashed potatoes I've ever made in my life. I was just like, oh, that's it. Because normally I'm making like buckets of potatoes, and I was like, oh, and I still made way too many, but whatever. That's all we did. We just hung out, ate food, nothing
That's
crazy.
awesome.
What'd you guys?
No, it's all crazy because we're in the middle of a pandemic, so it's like we ate, we survived, and here we are.
Know. That's why people are like, how are you doing? You're like, I'm here.
Right.
Like you have nothing. I have nothing to say anymore. I'm like, and you?
Yeah, it feels weird asking people like, "How are you doing now?" Because I'm like, I don't want to know. You don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Meltdown.
Yeah.
I don't know how I am in this
I
moment.
know. So it's just like,
or knowing how much you can share with people. Like, how are you? I haven't showered in 4 days. Good. What is wrong with you? Yeah.
I know. You think it's crazy people that told us how they really were doing, and now it's all of us. Now we're like, well, here's my day.
Yes. Yeah. I know those people where you're like, oh, they're oversharing. We're not even close like that. But now it feels like everyone.
Yeah.
So Jessica, we kind of got to ask you. So, because Vanessa came in, she chimed in right away and told us what she was thankful for. And I said what I was thankful for. What are you thankful for during this holiday season or Thanksgiving or whatnot?
I'm mostly thankful for him because he puts up with a lot. I'm always up to something when he gets home, and I just feel really bad for him because I'm just figuring out what to do every day. Am I oversharing already? You're like, oh, too far. Like I'm a big DIY person, so I'm constantly doing. I just start projects out of nowhere. He wants to come in and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Just redoing the front porch. That's all." I paint a lot.
Oh man. Hey Frank, because Frank just commented that you could buy a house for $5 in Waco, Texas. Not anymore, Frank. Not anymore. Not thanks to Chip and Joanne.
Yeah.
Deep cuts
exactly.
Orlando, you sent something. Is this something you want to share?
What?
You sent something to the stream, and I don't know if it's something. It looks like a spreadsheet.
Where like how many people live where Jessica lives? I just looked it up on Wikipedia.
Okay, it looked like a spreadsheet, and I was like, this might be Orlando's contact, so I was scared to share it, so I did not throw it up right away. How many people live in Camp Wainini? Is it Camp Wainini? What is it?
Port.
But it does sound like a camp.
Camp.
Wainini for the summer.
No,
how many people live there?
It doesn't say how many people live there.
Nobody lives there.
Not real.
Not real. It's a made up place.
He called
you guys
me
call
out
yourself,
and I was looking it up. I didn't think you guys.
You guys have like, hey, we call ourselves Waininians. Is there like a little?
We're the Wani. How about you?
Yeah.
It was incorporated in 1948. That was yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
Let's take this down. Are there boats? Do they have water? Is there water around there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, it did show it was next to the map.
Around here.
Even the way she said sounded like it was made up. Is there water? Sure. Yeah.
Total,
there mountains? That too.
Who likes dragons?
God. So wait, how did you guys end up all the way out there in this made up Narnia?
His job. He has his new building was built in Oxnard, and so we ended up right here.
This all sounds shady to me, Orlando. I don't know about you. Even that whole his job. He's got a new building.
I believe you. I believe
Vanessa.
I believe women.
Don't believe me. I don't make money. I don't have a choice on where I live. Once I make the money, maybe I can be like, I don't want to live in Camp Wainini.
Yeah. I believe women.
Thank you.
Vanessa, I don't like the way you said that.
I believe that women are I also believe that women are the best spies.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So you both agree that Jessica's a spy. Get it? Thank you. Moving on.
There it is. So now, what do you guys got planned for Christmas out there?
Christmas, we're gonna go to my sister's in Upland. Have you heard of that one?
No. Yeah, you're making all this up.
You haven't heard of Upland?
I think I've driven by Upland.
Yes, Claremont.
Yeah,
Claremont?
it's right above Downland.
Okay.
You guys, have you never been there? No.
That's where we're going. We're gonna hang out with my cute little nieces, and I get to squeeze them.
Jessica, when was the last time that you were on stage?
The last time, I did like an outdoor show. Does that count? No.
Yeah,
Of
100%.
course.
I did that about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Oh, she's getting up.
Okay.
How long has it been for you, Orlando?
I did like 20 minutes by myself in my house.
Ooh.
That
It was
counts.
solid, too.
That counts.
Like on
That
Zoom
counts.
or by yourself?
Huh?
To
No,
yourself.
by myself, yeah.
But
And I
two-
videotaped myself too.
How did it go?
I killed.
Killed
I
it.
I killed it.
Kill.
There was nobody in my house.
Did you
Nobody. Not even my dog was in the house. And it was just like solid. You know what I'm saying? I stumbled here and there, but I picked it back up right where I dropped it because I learned that from Eric. You know, sometimes you drop the ball, you forgive yourself and you pick it back up.
I don't like the way everyone's attacking me here on this show. I was about to say,
I don't know if you saw this earlier, but to do my Eric's in the morning. I don't know if you follow Eric on his Instagram. He's very morning guy, and he videotapes himself like running and stuff. So I decided to start doing the same. So I got this thing, and I'm gonna start.
That's good.
I'm gonna start videotaping myself.
Very natural. I love it.
It seems very organic. I called Eric with it, and he said it looked fantastic.
You're gonna like walk off a cliff or something with that.
Yeah, the whole time his wife's apologizing for him. She's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm sorry."
Now that's how I'm going to picture Eric every time I see him running. I'm going to be like, is that attached to his neck?
Yeah, not at all.
There you go.
No, that's not safe.
Yeah, no. Last time I was on stage was when I came out here in October. They had an outdoor stage, which I thought was pretty cool. But again, because the weather, that stage is closed.
Mm-hmm. And did people wear masks?
People wore masks. I wore a mask, and then once they got seated, I don't know what it is when people think if sitting they can't catch the virus. They just, I'm sitting now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah. Like the other, like people go into restaurants and as soon as we sit down, oh, safe now. Now I can eat and catch all these germs.
Like when you're
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Eric and I both did Ben Gonzalez's show. He was doing it at a restaurant. And look at Mao. Mao Hall is one of my favorite human beings on the planet. Follow at Mao Hall. Anyway, so we were doing this show with Ben Gonzalez, and that's one of the things that tripped out Eric, that he was talking and the people were eating and just like laughter and like that. And me too. I spit a lot.
But you're far away. But you're far away from them, but you're watching them almost, it's like a surreal thing. Like I told Orlando, and I think I talked about it here, but I can't, like, you know, when you see somebody in the audience not laughing and that's all you can focus on. Like there was a guy eating like this barbecue, like pulled pork or whatever kind of sandwich. And I just and my whole set, I'm just like, yo, this dude is catching COVID right now.
Eric didn't talk for like 5 minutes. He's like,
yeah, I was just like, ugh. Like I'm very paranoid about it, and I know, like at that show, the waiter came by. He's like, "Can I get you something?" I was like, "Yeah, water." And he brought an open container of water. I was like, "Nope, not." You think I'm catching Corona from your tap water? No, sir. Bottle. Sealed. Don't open it.
And then I had the opportunity to do a show with the Laugh Out Loud Network, and they had an audience there, and everybody was wearing masks. So it was, I don't know if anybody has been able to see, everybody's seen like Kevin Hart's new special, but it was basically the same setup outside, the same way that the people were sitting in couches, couples, everybody was in, but everybody had on a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would, you know, we had I remember it was 2 shows, and the first show Godfrey hosted it, and I remember Godfrey saying, "I want to make sure I hear people through their mask," and that's how aggressive he was going to be on stage with his comedy, because he wanted to see if he could hear people laughing through their mask, and that energized all of us, and we all fell on that same vibe where it's like, so everybody that went on stage, it was just this goal of, I want to hear the laughter through the mask. Forget the show that we're taping. I just want to hear this laughter.
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, Eric, I did a show for Laugh Out Loud. I'm sorry, I always forget to mention stuff.
I get mad when people don't give themselves enough credit, and Orlando's one of those secretive guys that doesn't say what he's working on, and then all of a sudden it pops up. I'm like, oh, word? I was like, oh yeah, I did that. I was on TV. Awesome. So
Eric,
yeah, I'm glad
Eric
you guys
wants to go everywhere and get bothered by human beings. I don't. I want to just travel and people be like, because I feel like you're gonna blow up. Like you're gonna be like international, worldwide. Everybody recognizes your face. I wish that upon you, and I see you working towards that. And I'm working more like, like I just want first class. I just want first class seats, and like people to look at me and they were like, "Is that?" And like just enough recognition where they think it's me, but they feel uncomfortable walking up to me because they will feel dumb if it's not me.
I think you got the hair, so that always gives it away. They're like, "Oh, that's Orlando."
Yeah, but I'll wear hats. I'll wear hats.
I like
I'll
that.
wear hats. Mm-hmm. I'll wear hats or do-rags. I'll wear a do-rag and just have a cigarette. Be like, is that him? Nah. Yo, babe, I think that's really him. And it's like, but I'm getting all the perks. You get me? I'm getting all the perks.
And Eric's
I'm in the Delta Sky Lounge. I shower there. And
who showers at the Sky Lounge? What's wrong with you?
Huh?
Who showers at the Sky Lounge? You have some weird things you want to accomplish, Orlando.
I did. No, I've done it. Yo, life hack, okay? Life hack.
Boy.
Quick story. I fly into New York City to do an audition to I'm not bragging, but I'm auditioning to possibly maybe getting on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. I fly in, and the booker of the Tonight Show gives me the heads up, like, hey, listen, it's the night before, we're gonna do I got all the comic spots at Caroline's on Broadway. So I fly in and I land like around 3 or 4 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Caroline's isn't till like 8 o'clock at night. I was just about to leave out of the airport. I didn't have a hotel room. So I turned right back around and I went into the Sky Lounge and I just chilled in the Delta Lounge for like all the hours that I had to chill. And then I took a shower there and got dressed. And then, because they have fantastic showers. Some of them have laundry.
I was going to say, is there an actual shower or you're just showering in front of people?
Yeah.
No, there's a shower. There's a shower.
That is how you shower.
I've never been in a Sky Lounge, so I don't know.
Hey, Vanessa, game changer.
Here's my
legit,
question.
Like changing of
do
life.
You have,
like straight up, you feel like, hold on, Eric, hold on. I need to express my feelings. So like listen, Vanessa, like once you start doing the lounges that you join and you're a member and you're like, people travel like this? Like, I didn't know this. It's a whole different travel experience. Whole different. They got food, they got showers, and they got reclinable seats. The service staff, the people that check your tickets, the ticket counter people, they have them there inside the lounge, and they're more than happy to help you and give you champagne.
What?
Oh yeah, all the liquor's free. All the liquor's free. All the liquor's free.
Are there flip-flops for the shower?
No, I travel with my own flip-flops.
Who travels with their own flip-flops? What do you get manis and petties wherever you go?
It's about life hacks, man. It's about, it's about this life that you gotta cut through. You gotta find out how to cut through certain things. Like you should never get a middle seat in your life. You should never get a window seat in your life. You should always have the aisle seat. Always have the aisle seat.
No,
Always.
I go
when
window
you
all day.
Go
listen,
all day.
I like the
when
window.
well, I like to
Yeah.
tinkle, and I don't want to
Yeah,
bother.
listen,
people.
we don't all have the bladder of an 80-year-old woman. I sleep before we take off, and I wake up when I land.
Wow.
And I say, "Oh, we're here."
Wow. To all the 80-year-old women with bad bladders, I'm sorry. I feel your pain.
First of all, they're not
but
even
you could
watching this live stream. They
direct
were
your
like
anger
Jessica when she
at
logged
Eric
in.
Rivera
Hold on,
Comedy.
network.
At Eric Rivera Comedy. You can direct your comedy. Anyway, so listen, dude. So you should never do that. And when you get the aisle seat, boom bow, you have the little armrest extra that you press the button in the bottom, and the armrest raises up. Now you got the space like that. Me and my
No,
wife
you got the
traveled.
Oh,
aisle.
yeah.
Yeah, me and my wife.
Window? Well, guess what? Good night.
Yeah, how
Fun.
many other people have done that? Anyway, ugh,
I have sanitizing wipes. I wipe it all down. I wipe
I
everything
believe you.
down.
I believe you. I believe you. Anyway,
I wipe
believe
it
you.
down. Like
I
Orlando
believe.
shower. I
Always-
wipe it down.
Yeah, dude, and always go for the extra leg room. Always, if you volunteer to get a voucher, don't leave the desk. Just camp out in front of it. You do this move right here.
I will say I have gotten the upgrade to the extra leg room, and I have given it up a couple times because at 5'6", I don't really need the extra leg room. Like there was one
it.
flight. There was one flight. I felt so bad, so I got the extra leg room, like the exit. I was like, whoo! Like I could lay down in all the leg room. And this dude, he was like 6'11". Like he was just. I see him coming on the plane. And he gets into his seat, and his legs were all like. I was like, hey, dude, you want to switch? Because I don't need all this.
So did you sell it? Did you sell
No,
it?
I didn't. I said, you want to switch? And he was like, are you sure? Like he thought I was joking. I was like, nah, man, go ahead. I got the same kind of leg room here in the regular
that
seat.
That was nice. That was nice. My friend did that, but he sold it. He sold it for like $200.
Like right there in front of everyone?
Right there. He traded. And by friend, I don't mean me. I don't
Yeah,
I don't
right.
do that. So
asking for a friend.
No. Because remember, we got last minute flights, Eric. We got last minute flights from Washington, D.C. back to Los Angeles. And one Edwin Licona ended up in a seat but I travel a lot, so I was on that. He's a grown man on TikTok, right? I travel a lot, so I have my apps open for every airline. I'm a member of every airline, so right away when we got our tickets, even though it was last minute, I started. I call directly, right? And I ended up with my extra leg room and everything. And then we take off. I find Edwin on the plane, and he's just scrunched up. And I was like, what are you doing with your life right now? It was last minute tickets. They didn't have first class.
This is the same guy, though, that'll pay $200 extra for Jordan, but for his own leg room. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Before I forget, because I know we're talking about shows coming up, I do want to announce they are doing the top 5 reveal this Friday for the Entre New York Latino Film Festival. So check it out Friday. We're gonna find out who the 5 finalists are, and they get to perform, I believe, the following week in Los Angeles at the Incredible Studios.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
And then the winner gets taped on the next Entre series, which will be a lot of fun.
Wow. And that's awesome. I'm glad you mentioned it because I had some comics hit me up saying, hey, did they pick them already and whatnot? And we get to find out this week, right? This Friday?
Yeah, Friday. So make sure you go to the New York Latino Film Festival website.
Yes.
Check their socials because they're going to be announcing. And if you're one of the 5, congratulations. If you're not, keep submitting. And hopefully next year, you'll be on that radar.
Yes.
Orlando,
100%.
did you submit, man?
Huh?
Did you submit?
No, I got a lot of people to submit though.
Oh, okay. Before we go, first of all, I want to thank you guys for jumping on. Is there anything you guys want to plug? I know there's no stand-up, but maybe
No, we have
you're
our.
working on something?
When is that?
Huh?
Don't we have something coming up on the
11th?
Oh, we do. We do. Oh, yes, the three of us. How did I forget that? Oh.
Yes, and I started to sweat, and I was like, "What day is it on?" The 11th.
On December 11th. I'm actually doing a show with these two talented ladies. So make sure you go. No, you guys are a complete beast on stage, but we're gonna be doing it Zoom. It's a virtual holiday celebration. There's gonna be comedy. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be drinks. And they're gonna have giveaways. So go get your tickets. It's the Happy Haha Holiday. A bunch of cool sponsors that are giving free stuff out to the people. It's sort of our way of giving back. And then I believe we're giving a portion of the proceeds to a charity, which will be announced soon. I think we're still trying to pick out that charity. But yeah, just a night to give back to people and get us to feel like we have purpose.
Yeah.
Since Jessica's doing DIY projects and building porches.
I'm gonna stop painting and I'll join in.
Yeah.
But go follow them. Jessica, what's your social media handles?
It's J Keenan Comedy.
J Keenan Comedy. Vanessa, what are your social media?
VanessaComedy.com. Everything's on there.
Right.
Go check it out. And she's got an album that's streaming now. And so does Orlando, who's streaming all over. Adorable.
I am. I do.
You oh my God. Orlando's the worst person to promote himself. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Vanessa, if you could give him some self-esteem courses, that would be great.
Well, I take his self-esteem courses.
I want to.
Oh boy.
Sorry, guys. I was just looking up. I do want to say something before we sign off. I just want to give from the Into the Nose family, I want to give our condolences. I don't know if you have some information, if you have a video or of visuals of him, Eric, there that you can bring up. Our homie Kenny, comedian from New York City, who just passed away a couple of days ago from the COVID. Man, he will be missed. Kenny was a wonderful human being. Actually, the first time I did Yonkers Comedy Club, he was there working with me, and he just made sure that everything was smooth, and he knew how weird I am in life, and he just made everything that go by smooth. He will be missed. Little by little, the news has been getting around that he passed away due to COVID complications, and man, he's gonna be missed, man, 100%.
Yeah, he was one of the. He was actually. I did when I was in New York. I used to run the Latino comedy night at the New York Comedy Club, and if you are from the New York comedy scene, you remember there used to be a main room which sat like 120 people, and then there was this weird side room that sat like 60 people, but they didn't seat them. So this was the stage. They sat on sides of you, so you were legit playing like this.
Mm-hmm.
To the crowds, and he was a frequent guy that we had on the stage. Great guy. He definitely will be missing. I know last year he was one of the top 5 finalists for the Entre North New York Latino Film Festival. So it's a sad day to see him go, and I'm sure he resubmitted, and he had a lot of people rooting for him. I do know that they are trying to raise funds for his funeral. So if you can go to GoFundMe, I believe they're trying to raise 15,000. If you can give a donation, just chip something in, help out. Because with comedy, there is no health care. There are no funds. There's no retirement plans. There's no 401ks. We're legit living day by day, paycheck to paycheck.
That's till one of us on this show becomes big enough and gets to Kevin Hart status, or Eddie Murphy status, or any of the big acts, and they finally, hopefully, I know if I ever get to that position, if I'm blessed to be at a top level comedian status, top 10 industry movers or shakers, one of the first things I want to sit down and is start a union for us, because man, middle just inside baseball, someone that works a middle act at your local comedy club is probably making $100 a show, and that $100, getting paid $100 a show, that's been something that's been, that same payment has been going on since the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in 2020 and guys are still making $100 a show. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that because I don't want to take away from giving our special rest in peace, rest in power, rest in positivity to Kenny Ortega, comedian Kenny Ortega from New York City. Good dude, and he's gonna be missed. And let's end it
I
like
don't know
that,
how to
guys.
recover from this somber note, man.
No,
I
there's
feel like-
nothing. There's one of those moments that you can't recover from this. We just acknowledge that he's not the only one that's passed, and something as simple as wearing a mask could save your neighbor. You know, this ain't even political. I just care about my neighbor. I don't want my neighbor to get sick, man. All right. Hey, thank you everybody for joining us on Entre Nos.
Wow.
This has been fantastic. Please make sure that you follow Jessica Gonzalez. She's amazing. She's a monster on stage.
Oh,
Keenan,
100%.
Vanessa Gonzalez.
Yeah.
You're just one now. He's combined it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Follow-
sorry.
I like-
Vanessa Gonzalez. Vanessa Gonzalez.
Vanessa
Jessica
Keenan
Keenan.
and Jessica Gonzalez. That'd be great.
In an ideal world, and this is how I recover from this. In an ideal world, I would be on tour with everybody on this talk right now. And I personally have said that to each and one of you guys, that I would open or have you guys open for me. I would open for you or have you
Hold
guys.
on. Why are we opening? Why can't we close?
You're
You just
not
said how we were
listening.
all beasts on stage. What?
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
but I'm saying if we were all together in a fantastic tour, like let's say the Entre Nos tour that's coming back in 2021 when everybody gets their shots. We don't know who's opening or closing or whatnot. Personally, I like to open. It gets me quicker on stage and off stage.
Yeah.
Like, almost.
We'll both go
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Little duo.
No, but Jessica,
Well, there you go.
Jessica Keenan, you're fantastic. Shout out, please give a shout out to your husband. He's a wonderful dude. He's actually, he was so cool to me when we all met. I was just like, that's awesome. I don't know where I'm at. I'm all messed up today. I started off with flowers and glasses, and the vibe was right. Then Eric shot me down and started making me feel weird, and I gave in to peer pressure, you know. And now, by the time you made it up, I'm here, and then one of the homies passed away, and I'm gonna miss him. So, anyway, hey, good night, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you go follow Jessica Keenan and Vanessa Gonzalez and catch us here next week.
Vanessa, bye. Jessica.